changing locations and shit. Man, get into this motherfucking bag. Stand on the way, I made. Sacrificing time for this shit. Man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago, they ain't understand. Riding by myself in this coupe, I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace, I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend, we should try again. You been on my mind, you should hop in. I ain't gon' hurt you, baby girl, you know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand love, you know that I...
Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store, man. And when all three of us come together, man, it's Cowboys UnCut.
Goddess.
West Coast Cowboy in the middle, the Kanye West of this content stuff.
And I'm a day one type of girl. Ain't nothing wishy-washy over here. I don't jump around, stick to one side. Yeah, the silver, the blue, we got them in their feelings. That star on the field, come pay the D a visit. They say it's hatred, is it? I call it hate and simping. Cause if we wasn't that hating, they wouldn't be in our business. Listen, West Coast say the water tastes better. The fan base go harder, and all the ladies get wetter. Yeah, that's how it is when you straight reppin' for Dallas. We get it in the trap, and LandLord tell us what's happening. No explanations in no shape, form, or fashion. When Henny drop the stats, ain't nothing else to be asking. Them numbers don't lie, that's why your argument dry. And we still got them rings, you got your eyes on our prize. Whether an eagle, a giant, or a commando, you in the parking lot crying, we in the Lambo, we stay in our bag, we run it up in the draft. You still talking about the 90s, so who's stuck in the past? Get off me, and I'ma need you 6 feet back. And we ain't hearing nothing till your team beat that. And we ain't scared of running. So only one team over here is Cowboys. Believe it. Yeah, this you got is a poet. Big up West Coast Cowboy, HTM Sports, and LandLord from Alabama. Y'all check them boys out, man. Don't play around with the Cowboys content. Yeah, and you know it's DC, yeah. DC4L. All day. Every day.
My dear Aunt Sally, we is at the P right now. We gotta go to free agency, then we gotta go to draft, then we can talk about training camp.
And Stephen Jones, who's also a multi-millionaire, moves and feels like a what? Like a dude that is got $15 in his bank account.
We finna come marching to Dallas with our picket signs, ticket torches, everything we can find.
And we are live. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy, Henny the Moore, reporting live from the liquor store, man. How's everybody doing? And I am not by myself, man. You know, Cowboys UnCut is when the three ratchet folks you know get together, and it's just a ratchet fest. So, you know, at the top, we have the Kanye West of the Dallas Cowboys content space. And he ain't running around saying Hail Hitler. You know, he ain't dissing his dead partners or none of that other stuff. But he will say something crazy from time to time, man. And in the middle, we have the most despicable.
There goes our monetization already. Thanks a lot, Hen.
Listen, you didn't need that money. This is supposed to be a passion project. This is supposed to be a passion project. You up here thinking about the money.
Just like his quarterback. God damn.
It's for the love of the game.
He just like his quarterback.
I ain't never dropped a bag that quick before. You know what I'm saying?
Sir, we done plenty of shows. Listen, we were fighting RICO cases doing shows. I don't want to hear that. There was no money to be made before we hit the live, but we was just out here. We were
doing it for the love and the strength. Off the scrumph.
Off the muscle, so
the scrumph.
But what did Pastor say? Close the doors.
Hey, man.
Close the doors.
But, hey,
oh my God. Hey, never mind. Get rid of this dude already, please. Because don't read his name, because it's already a trick.
Yeah, because you say some shit, get finessed out your soul. You can't do it.
He is wild. He thought he was clever, but not that smart, buddy. Bucko.
No sirski. But yeah, man, on the way in, because listen, we 73 deep across all platforms. So y'all hit those like buttons. Y'all hit those share buttons. Y'all slap the shit out those Eagle fans because they deserve it. And of course, it's those cash apps, man. We ain't too proud to beg. LandLord trying to go out to Oxnard. Wes trying to go out to Oxnard. I'm going to Dallas for the 2 public trainings when they have them there. So we gonna be moving around to bring y'all some Dallas Cowboys content, man.
Absolutely.
So help with the calls. You know, you can hit the cash app, you can hit the super chats. You know, hell, you can get Zelle. Shit, we got everything, man. If you,
PayPal, all that good stuff.
PayPal. If you need somebody to drive the money to us, we will drop addresses.
Western Union, we can do all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Anything you need, man.
Yeah, we'll send a Raven over there. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, my boy Ken said 3 shows from Fox Sports got fired today, including Joy. We gonna talk about it. We got a lot to talk about. We'll talk about it.
Listen here, if we send a Raven though, the only rule is we gotta shoot it once the mission complete. Because, you know, it's Cowboys over everything over here. You know what I'm saying?
Unless ravens are a protected species, and then I want to carefully decline myself from that comment. Yeah, you ain't.
It was West's idea. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure that if you shoot the raven, make sure you kill it, because ravens actually are one of the animals that hold grudges, and they pass that grudge down from generation to generation. So you might actually get picked to death by ravens if you fuck with one.
That's what's up.
And it might be their kinfolk. Might not be the one you messed with.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
they definitely getting killed, shot dead.
Yeah, you gonna have to make sure you might have to make sure you go ahead and whack that one.
Where that come from? One of them old shows. They killed them dead.
They done killed him dead. Or like Charles Barkley said, he done throwed the ball away.
You gotta say you're gonna have Peter on your ass. Listen, man.
Hey, we don't want no smoke with them good people.
We don't want to smoke with none of them folks, man. Peter, Petter, don't even matter.
You want some of me, old man? Nope.
Over here messing with these good people.
Over here messing with these good people.
Y'all know that's a myth. I thought he said good people and he didn't.
Wait, what he
He just said messing with these people. No lie. I almost lost a bet off of that. I was like, bro, I'm almost certain he said messing with these good people, and he did not. He just said messing with these people. I would have lost my money.
It's a murder of crow. Like a group of crow is a murder. I don't know what a group of ravens is called.
It's called a flock of L's. So let's continue. It's Cowboy Nation over here.
I don't know, but I know what's being live on TikTok is called I'm Live Like a Mug. What up, TikTok?
Yeah, we're going to get Wes canceled first day on TikTok. I don't know why he
I don't know why he do that.
This show, of all shows, he want to connect this show to TikTok. No, they don't play that. They don't play no games over there.
TikTok, what it do, man?
Yes,
TikTok.
sir.
TikTok is the time counting down for him to be on there.
Yeah, it's a time bomb.
Because listen, man, your days are numbered on there, my boy. Counting down.
Hey, I ain't lying, because I've had the worst luck with them. So y'all go ahead and follow me on other platforms just in case.
Just in case I lose it all.
Yeah,
but hey, man, what's going on with these crazy Cowboys, man?
Well, it's something. This is something. It's called. This show is called Expecting the Unexpected. Now, this is something that I don't think a lot of people are talking about, but it could affect the Dallas Cowboys. So let's go with it. The balance of power has changed in contract negotiations if you're a second-round pick. So the deadline for the Chargers rookie to report is upon us. Trey Harris is officially going to hold out. Trey Harris with the second-round pick of the Chargers. Now, Henny, why are you talking about the Chargers? They sorry-ass team and they franchise. What they got to do with the Dallas Cowboys? Well, if you hold your horses, I'm going to tell you. Don't worry about it. It really is an issue with all of the rookie second-round picks. Because what happened is a rookie signed for a fully guaranteed deal this offseason, and now every one of the second-round picks wants one. Only 2 of the 32 second-round picks that even signed their contracts. So that's where it comes down when we come into play. Eazy-E ain't signed his contract yet. Trey Harris is the first of these 30 second-round picks to officially hold out. The real question is it going to happen to our boy Easy? So if you don't know what's going on, all the second-round picks won't guaranteed money. Ain't none of them signed. The only 2 that signed are the one that got the guaranteed money. Completely guaranteed rookie contracts with second-round pick, which was unheard of before this year. So, do y'all think that he follows suit and holds out for the Dallas Cowboys? He ain't put no pen to paper yet.
I'll tell you like this: his ass bet not. I mean, I would not This is the thing, right? It depends on what I'm holding out for. Because if I'm holding out for, you know, the oodles and the noodles, yeah, I might not do it. But if I'm holding out for the steak and potatoes, then yeah, the Cowboys might put him in a position where he has to. So I don't ever put honestly, I don't ever really put holdouts on the player. I always put holdouts on the team because the player wants to play. You know what I'm saying? The team isn't going to be on the field. It's the player. The player wants to play. And you got to think, he's in an opportunity where he thinks that he probably can play. Why? Because we don't know what's going on with Trevon Diggs. You know what I'm saying? Officially, we don't know what's going on with him. So, and I'm pretty sure they're telling him, hey, man, you know, there's going to be opportunity for you to play your rookie year. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure he wants to play. So, whenever I see holdouts, a holdout is usually because the player wants something from an organization and the organization doesn't want to give. It's never that the organization wants something from the player and the player isn't trying to give. It's 99% of the time, it's because the player, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the organization wants, you know what I'm saying, is trying to get something. So, I mean, I would really say, do the Cowboys put him in the position to have where he has to hold out? Because they've done that to 9 second round. They did it to a whole bunch of dudes. Dudes was already proven in the NFL had to hold out. You know what I'm saying? Your quarterback had to hold out. Zach Martin had to hold out. Goddamn Tony Romo damn had to hold out. Dez Bryant had to hold out. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, with a second round pick, probably.
Land, what are your thoughts? Because like I said, to be fair to the Cowboys, this shit ain't never happened before. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, it's not just him. Because there's so many, just to add the context, there's so many players holding out right now. You sort of think that it's the Players Association, you know, that wants them, you know, to stick together to make sure they all get the guaranteed money. You know what I mean? But what are your thoughts about it, LandLord? And then we got West Texas Cowboys slide in the back door. What's up with you, man?
What's going on?
I really think this is a mistake by the young man. Know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like you ain't proved that yet. You know what I'm saying? How you in demand and you ain't showed that yet? I think you should be ready to put that ink to the paper. You know what I'm saying? So now you can push for the big bread. You know what I'm saying? You already getting good bread. You a second round pick. What's the amount for a second round pick?
But LandLord, you got to remember though, this is a guy who hasn't played in the NFL, so this is money technically that he has earned. He earned this money in college.
I'm
you know
saying.
What I'm saying? So
why he ain't signing? It's a normal amount you get for a second round pick, right?
Well, yeah, obviously it's negotiable.
It's not the amount of the total contract. It's the amount of guarantees. Remember, the two people that signed got fully guaranteed contracts. Every penny of their rookie deal is fully guaranteed money. That's what the other 30 second round picks were trying to hold out for, to get the guaranteed money. I gotta see which organization screwed the pooch like this, because they done fucked the game up with this one. Because going forward, everybody gonna be expecting the fully guaranteed second round contracts. And I don't know, I might be with. I'm not normally with anybody, like, you get what you get, you know what I'm saying? But you know, like, you up here trying to completely change the game right now, doing shit like this.
Hey, but I mean, to keep it real, I'm gonna keep it real though. I mean, what do you expect? You have high school kids making $1 million, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like what do we expect? Like, you have high school.
That's a fair point. Like the college players getting money.
Yeah,
and shit
like not even the college players, man. I got a homie. His son is like, he's in 10th grade. And he was the number like 6. My son's we worked out with him. We were all Tesla athletes, so we all worked out together. And his son, Big Mike, his oldest son, is like the number. He's like the number 6 linebacker coming into his junior year. Right now, he just signed with an agency. I just shared it on my Instagram. He just signed with the Standard Corporation, which is a sporting agency, going into his 11th grade.
That's crazy. Also, Lou said, and he is right, it's Jaden Higgins, the wide receiver from Houston, and Carson Swearinger, the linebacker from the Browns. So the Houston Texans and Cleveland Browns were the one that did this.
So they fighting for guaranteed money.
Yes, both of those second round picks were the first second round picks in NFL history to get fully guaranteed contracts. So all the other folks, like where me at? I need me now.
That's so dumb. Leave it to the stupid ass Texans to mess up the game.
But listen to me, it really ain't though. Like we can't look at it like that, man. Like football is a contact sport. Like football is a contact sport. There is no guarantee. If you made it this far, there's no guarantee you're gonna make it in the NFL another 4 years. And I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. We are not talking about the broke NFL. The NFL has so much money. And let's just be real. The guarantees that you're guaranteed for a second round pick are not even the same amount as a first round pick. But most of these guys that are getting drafted in the second round, they all know that they could have got drafted in the first round. Like,
so is he practicing?
Nobody's practicing, are they?
I'm saying, nobody's practicing. Was he showing up? Is he gonna show up?
I don't know. I don't know. I know that because remember this is because we don't know if Easy gonna show up. Trey Harris already done said he's holding out. That's why I'm asking. Do you think the rest of these guys are gonna follow suit? You know what I'm saying? Because the way that it's orchestrated right now, you would think this is some player PA stuff. It's like, hey, y'all stick this out together. We're gonna try to get all y'all this guaranteed money. You know, that's what the union is for. Like, you come together for monetary issues and y'all fight it out together. You know
Look,
what I'm saying?
Man, I'm for the people getting their money, but I just can imagine wait till somebody get that money and then they don't turn out to be nothing.
But that
they're gonna be guaranteed.
That already happens. That already happens though. You can't.
I'm talking about guaranteed.
Yeah, that already. What are you talking about? They have
for fully guaranteed contracts.
But
they don't do that. They don't do that yet.
Yes,
they ain't never. They just said the first two people did it
in the second round. In the first
no,
round,
but I'm saying they already. But listen, what I'm saying is teams are already signing players to fully guaranteed contracts, and they don't come through. This is just the first time for the second round. But there's players that are getting fully guaranteed contracts. That are free agents that are getting that. And guess what? They're not.
The difference of those players is they already proven.
Yes, but you're still, listen to me, but this guy you can't hold the fact that he hasn't played in the NFL against him. And you got to remember, he's not asking for more money. He's just asking for the money that you already agreed upon to be guaranteed. They're not asking for more money. That's what everybody's looking at this like. They're asking for more money. They're not asking for more money.
And to be fair, Jaden Higgins' contract is just $11 million. It's a guaranteeing
for 4 years. Come on, bro.
Yeah, because Jaden Higgins signed a 4-year, $11.7 million deal. It's fully guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So I do get your point. Like this, the kind of money that they get paid as a second round pick, it's sort of like drops in the bucket. You know what I'm saying? It's not fit. And listen, Jaden Higgins was one of the highest drafted second round picks. So it's not like the other people gonna make more. We talk about fully guaranteeing 10 over 4 years, fully guaranteeing 9 over 4 years. You know what I'm talking about?
That is nothing.
So I just
know the dangers, man. I'm old school. I don't like too much change, especially when you bothering my fucking sport that I love so much. I'll say this. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me get it off. I don't like change a lot. Cause guess what? I know it's some sorry people that'll get that guaranteed money and don't want to do nothing now. You know what I'm saying? Some people need that fire to go work for it. Some people do. Everybody ain't got the same character, bro. Some people gonna get that money and then they gonna be like, well, I made it.
But landlord, they're not getting more money though.
But
listen to me. They're not getting more money though.
I ain't talking about more money. I'm talking about if his money is guaranteed, the threat of not being guaranteed will keep some people head on straight.
Yes,
real talk.
But if that's the case, then you shouldn't draft him at all. You shouldn't even draft. You should listen to me because think about this.
You're gonna take a swing on a talented player.
But you're no. You're not taking a swing on it. What you're actually taking a swing on is the last 3 years. You got to remember, there is no player that like. I'm sorry, I've been around enough NFL players, young NFL players, to know that they did not go through all this, bro. When players don't make it, it is not because you don't have many Kelvin Josephs in the NFL, bro. Like, do Kelvin Josephs happen? But those are super one-offs, bruh. For the most part, people don't make it in the NFL. One is because they don't have the talent to stay where everybody else. There's a huge gap. There's a huge jump from college to the NFL. So most guys don't make it. 90% of these, like, we as common fans want to think that these guys, you know what I'm saying, all the sacrifices you do to play high school, then to play college in 3 years, to then get to the NFL and be like, oh yeah, I don't really want it. Bro, they do want it. It's just
No.
these 5 dudes in the front of you that are better.
I understand all that, but okay, listen. This is why, okay, if you was his agent, you'll tell him to do this?
Yeah.
All right, now this the downside. We got to talk about the bad part of it too. Okay, what if the team call his bluff and be like, nigga, we not signing you. So now what you gonna do?
He can go back into the draft.
He can go back and get drafted next year.
Crazy. That's crazy work right there.
I mean, what is he risking? Because
I mean, think
For
about it,
$9 million,
bro.
what do you want? For $9 million, he can get that in college, bro.
Because we acting like we don't understand this is a get along, go along, get along gang in the NFL. If they see him being a tyrant, they're gonna be like, I don't know if I want to mess with that dude either. Look what they did to Shador.
Speaking of which, because we can sort of
All right, play with them people if you want to.
We can sort of. They already lost the lawsuit though. Land. They ain't trying to go through it again. So to put this all together, they already have been found guilty of collusion. The NFL has. The NFL and the NFPLA quietly agreed to a confidential reality deal that hid the outcome of a collusion grievance, which found the league urged owners to limit guaranteed money after Deshaun Watson deal. Players weren't told, and it's sparking major backlash inside the union. So to piggyback,
that's called corporal punishment. You can't do that.
To piggyback on what I was talking about earlier, Land, when I said I think it possibly could be union based. The owners took a piss on the players by colluding not to give out guaranteed contracts to veterans. So now they trying to come in the door with guaranteed money.
We already know
because they already know they're not gonna get it.
Nefarious, bro. We know this, but I'm just saying you got to play. Like we know who run this game. Who game is it?
It's the owners, that's
But
why
It's
why
their
we gotta take it
game.
out.
You gotta
But
play
you
that
gotta-
game.
but
Just
you gotta
like
fight.
if they wanna do some foolishness to you, it will be done.
Yeah, but
It
that's
will
why.
be.
But listen to me. But that's why you have to take them to court. Because listen to me. Let me tell you what I think of. And if you've seen this movie, you gonna feel this when I say this. The NFLPA is Malcolm X. Y'all seen Malcolm X, the Malcolm X movie?
Mhm.
Y'all remember when they marched on the police department, and then Malcolm X looked at him. He said, "Man, you got to clear these guys out." Malcolm X looked at him, and he went like this, and everybody just went wham, and just started moving. Doom, 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 doom. And then the police officer looked at his captain, and he says, "There's no way a blank should have that much power." What I see with the NFLPA is showing the NFL, listen to me. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do or try to do what you want to do, but we have a way to stand up. Because if all of us, and think about this, the NFL is wrong. If you have 30 of the 32 players, and the reason why the first round picks aren't doing it is because they're already taken care of.
And
But
the other two got fully guaranteed money.
And
so
think
they
about
out the
this.
way.
And think about this. If you're a second round pick, there's a really good chance that you're going to play. So you're low key getting drafted to play to get minimized on or whatever you're making. Then you're also going to play 14, 15 games, and you don't have no type of guarantees. And everybody's saying the agents. This has nothing to do with the agents. You want to know why? Because the guarantee money doesn't affect the agent at all. The agent makes money off the overall contract. The $9 million, whatever that percentage is, he gets a percentage of that. Boom, he's done. That's why agents always want to redo your contract. Why? Because they don't get paid until they got to have a new contract to get paid.
Yeah, they get paid off
the new contract. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, listen to me. Listen, the NFL keeps it real. The NFL, in my opinion, and the NFL is the only sport, dog, that you could literally run down the field, hit someone, and that person could never walk again. Outside of boxing. And guess what? When you box, bro, you box for purses. Did you know that even if you lose the fight, you still get paid?
You get paid a nice amount of money.
So, bro, that's what you got to look. And NFL players are getting hit harder than way harder than Floyd Mayweather, a boxer in the boxing ring. I honestly think every single person that is on a 53-man roster should have a guaranteed contract for at some point. Because if something happens to you, they should guarantee that you should be able to get taken care of. I don't care about how, it ain't even really about, this is about player safety. This is about you out here really sacrificing your life so that I can wear a t-shirt that say Dallas Cowboys on it. And then guess what? When you get hit and you can't walk, think about this. Allen Hurns was never the same after he broke his leg.
Boy, that nigga shit was
It ended his career. No guarantee, bruh. He was on a 1-year deal.
Old boy from the Pittsburgh Steelers, had to relearn to walk and never play football again. What was his name? The linebacker? You know what I'm talking about? Ryan Shazier, or whatever the young man's name is.
Shazier.
Yeah, he was hard. That boy was a beast.
I'm gonna tell you this: if you give him guaranteed contracts, you could come down on the insurance a little bit. Because you want to know something else that people don't know? NFL players' insurance runs out after 5 years, bruh.
That's fucked up.
They get 5 years of insurance, then they gotta pay. They gotta go on their own insurance. Imagine paying 20 years for the NFL and they cover you for 5 years.
I'll put it to you like this, man. Like, I understand where land is coming from about it being disruptive, but you also got to look at it like this, man. Like, this is the only way that they can make a change like that. Like you already said, you already know the owners don't play fair.
That's why they don't care.
So this is probably the only recourse they have is their union. And I wouldn't be shocked at all because, like I said, there's 32 players, 2 got the guaranteed money. The other 30 are holding steady, not signing. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a union move. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, like I said, man, when it comes to a team, it's some disruption that could be involved, and it ain't gonna be a good look. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't. It ain't no way people gonna look at that and be like, okay,
Honestly, I
good
think
thing for him.
Honestly,
you know how fair weather these fans are.
Honestly, I think the players in the locker room will 100% support them. Why? Because they want a guaranteed contract too.
Players are always gonna support.
So then if that's the case, fans, I'm pretty sure fans would love for NFL to play 26 games. But guess what? There's physically that is too demanding on the body.
Oh,
so it's like
they finna
fans
move to
can't
18 games. They trying to move to 18 games too. So you might well.
And you're gonna move to 18. You're gonna add 2 games, 2 more extra games, and you're not, bro. Come on, and you're not gonna guarantee. And then think about this: the rip off in the draft, really. Because listen, everybody loves first round picks, but you know where teams really salivate off of? Second round picks. You wanna know why? Because you can give them the same expectation as a first round pick. Every person that has been drafted in the second round for the Dallas Cowboys for the last 10 years have all been expected to do what? Play year one. I didn't say start, but we do expect them to play. So think about this: if this is your first year, if it's your first year in the NFL, and I'm already expecting you to pay, then you should get paid like a first round pick. Technically, you should get paid less than a first round pick because you're not as good as him. But I'm still expecting for you to be a part of this 53-man roster. Now, like you were saying, think about this: Trevon Diggs. Bro, praise God, is with the injuries he's had. Praise God, the best thing Diggs has been able to do for his career is get hurt and come back.
And I'm glad he got paid before he got hurt.
Facts. And then Dak's man. People be like, why do people get, because I ain't gonna lie, Dak never got hurt until after he got paid.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you why I believe.
It's kind of complicated for me because I feel for the players too, but I'm a Cowboys fan, bro. Like, I want my team to win.
So then tell the
I want my
organization
team to
to
come
take care
out
of them.
on top. That's
so
what
then
I
tell
want.
the organization to take care of him. Tell Jerry Jones to do his job.
On top, bro.
See, LandLord is one of those fans who knows. He's one of those content creators who knows that Jerry Jones ain't gonna do shit. So, and he kind of understands that Jerry Jones is one of those dudes that makes established. Think about this: he makes established players who have been looked at as top 5 at their position. When Zeke, y'all can get mad at me all you want, but when Zeke was trying to get paid, he was looked at as a top 3 running back. I don't give a damn what you say about him now, but when he was trying to get paid, he was looked at as a top 3 running back in the entire NFL. And the Cowboys said no, thank you. Right now, if I'm this second round pick, I already know doing deals with the contract with the Dallas Cowboys is going to be hell. Why? Because look at everybody else. You got dudes who are established that can barely get contracts with Dallas Cowboys. So, yes, going into the end, think about this. When you set the tone has to stay there. If you're a first-round pick and your first contract has guaranteed money, how are you going to let your next contract not have guaranteed money? They got to come to the table. The table starts there. So, listen, the game is faster. Then these dudes are way stronger. You get hit one time, you might not get up. Yes, there's enough money in football for you to guarantee everybody's contract. I promise you, if you guaranteed every player's contract, you would still have money to do whatever it is you want to do because jersey sales are at ridiculous high right now.
We know they can afford it, bro.
So then do it.
We already know that.
So then do it. Then do it then. And give them. And I'm gonna tell you, if you play longer than freaking 5 years, if you can make it to a second contract, you should get health insurance for life. Because you got to think like this. Imagine playing, because you know, like a guy like Emmitt Smith. A guy like Emmitt Smith gave you 12 years of his life, right? Mm-hmm. Well, guess what? If he can't walk no more for the rest of his life, that's going to affect him for the rest of his life.
See, to me, this feel like two different conversations, though.
But
to me,
it's the same,
not
though.
for real.
It sort of is, because we talk. They want fair compensation.
Turn these down just a little bit, Henny. Just a little.
Because they want fair compensation for for what they getting. Like we brought up Ryan Shazier. Ryan Shazier got hurt on his rookie contract.
Yep.
That man got hurt on his rookie deal. So
and he was about to get paid. That was the cool thing about the game is he was about to get paid.
So the only money he was paid was the guaranteed money that he got. And like Wes pointed out, yes, he got insurance. That insurance only lasted 5 years. So if he had a fully guaranteed contract, he might have had a better. I'm not saying that he's struggling for anything. He did end up walking again, and he doing different shit. He even got enough strength to go get him a side bitch. Got caught up. But point being,
that's great. Man, he healthy.
Man,
that boy healthy.
He healthy. He running on all 3 legs.
All 3 legs was running.
See now, look at Supreme. Supreme, see what I'm saying? Like it's a slippery slope. That's all I'm saying, bro.
What's Supreme say? What Supreme say?
He said it's gonna be 6-round picks won't fully guarantee contracts.
And listen to me.
That's what I'm saying.
And listen to me.
This is why I keep talking about this. It's a slippery slope, bro.
It
starts here, and then next time you know, shit getting ridiculous.
LandLord. But my question is this, right? My question is this. If you have the money, because we've all agreed that the NFL has the money to do it, right?
Yeah.
One, when you have the means to do right, it's always your job to do right.
I mean, hold on, wait.
And then my question is this.
Let me cut you off real quick.
Let me say this last thing. How does someone having a guaranteed contract versus a non-guaranteed contract make somebody run faster? I don't understand. I don't see. Because think about this. Because players get $100 million contracts and still get hurt that same year. So a contract is not going to keep you healthy. It's not going to make you run faster.
The only thing it changes is your ability to cut and move people around. But I'm sure they can add rules for that. But we talk about a 6-round pick. Dak Prescott was a 4th-round pick, and he made $2 million over a 4-year period.
Over 4 years. So imagine if Dak would have got hurt, bro. Imagine if Dak would have got hurt and couldn't play. He would have played 4 years and made $2 million, bro.
LandLord, you probably worked with a nigga that was making what Dak Prescott was making on his rookie contract. Y'all make good money with y'all at. He worked for on a black site where they did plutonium and shit. So I ain't gonna. But for real though, so like if you go 2 rounds down,
you met Iron Man twice.
if you go 2 rounds down, we talk about $1 million over 4 years that they're gonna be
6-round picks aren't even making $1 million, bro.
Them niggas don't make enough money.
They're not making. They're making league minimum, bro, for sure. League money minimum is like $280,000. So $280,000.
I don't care about their money at all. I just don't like change like that. Just
leave
my shit alone, bro. Leave it alone.
For this,
just leave it alone, bro. It was fine the way it was, bro. I promise you.
Someone said slavery.
Was working.
Come on, man.
Everything
Come on,
was
dudes
working
making.
just
Listen
fine,
to me,
bro.
Hey, sweet.
Was
Z.
it not though? Was it not working just fine?
Yeah.
Untouched.
No, not necessarily.
LandLord does work in Wakanda.
Hey, real quick,
sometimes.
Real quick, let me dispel the rumor of this is a kid's game. The NFL is not a kid's game at all. It is not a kid's game. I can put a gun in a hand of an 8-year-old, and you tell me is that a kid's gun? No, that's a deadly weapon in a kid's hand. So no, this is not a kid's game. The NFL is not a kid's game. You know what I'm saying? That's that minimize it because, no. The NFL is grown-ass men. Think about that. It's the 53. There's only 53 people on each team. That means times 32. That's 1,500 men. 1,500 people get picked every year to be on your TV. 1,500. Out of all the people trying out, after all the people working out, only 1,500. And the NFL is like, the NBA is like 250. So, yes, these are legitimately the best people and the best, most trained, most qualified people in the world, for sure. And then think about this. Every single year, the NFL is trying to replace those 1,500 with cheaper 1,500s. Every year. Listen, my boy Romardo Karate, a cornerback from the Jets, he told me this one of my first interviews I ever did with a celebrity, low-key. He told me, man, the NFL is not getting smarter, it's not getting faster. They are trying to get cheaper. Period. Trying to get cheaper. And the cool thing about the game is it's like a crazy oxymoron. They're actually getting cheaper while they're making more money than they've ever made. Because think about this. The NFL is making so much money in the month of July. When did the NFL have stuff going on in July? I know. NFL Network is cracking right now. You know what I'm saying? Cracking right now. He says, I disagree. I know high school kids getting severely injured. It's a game. No, it's a game. We never said it was a game. But we also know that these aren't do you know any high school players playing in high school right now and in professional? Sweet Zeke? Do you know any current high school kids right now playing in the NFL?
And hold on. They started you off in gladiator school as a child. You know what I'm saying? You had to.
The Spartans started them off when they was 2.
You had to be raised up in battle for that.
Spartans,
you know?
they in 2.
You know what I'm saying? It's still a blood sport.
Yeah, what Sparta? They started them out when they was 2. They took them in when they turned.
What is your profession?
Yeah, what is your profession? You know what I'm saying?
It seems like I brought more warriors than you.
It seems as if yours. I'm a carpenter. It's all good, Steve. It's all good, sweet.
It's all love though, man.
Sweet.
But yeah, that shit dope though. I'm finna go watch that shit after this. Now you brought back core memory. But hey, let's move on to the next one. We could fuck around and be talking about this all.
How many people we got up here?
Man, that's 124 people, man.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. All right, man. So let's move on to the next topic, man. We were talking about easy and that, dog. So we got a prediction. I saw a prediction and what it would. And I really want to ask the question of what it would mean for the Dallas Cowboys if it came true. All right. So this was a way too early NFL award prediction. You know, from it's a random. Everybody got lists. You know, it's July. Everybody got a damn list. So we ain't.
Somebody said an unrestricted free agent gonna want for guaranteed money.
Hey, and guess what? If he's in the NFL, he should. If he's in the NFL, I'm gonna ask you a question. You know what?
That's just funny, man.
I know it's funny. I know it's funny, but let me just make this a little quick part because someone said, because listen to me, it's crazy how people love these favorite athletes, and that's how you're programmed. That's literally how the NFL has programmed you. Care about them when they're running down the field, catching the ball, but don't care about them when the lights are off and everything's else, and you have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it's like when you see your favorite players and you go to shake their hand and turn the camera off real quick.
Hell no. We were moving on from this.
Well, I'm just saying, and their hand is still shaking. You know what I'm saying? So it's like get out and meet some of these guys, and you'll definitely view it, a little bit differently than we do.
Nah, you Gucci though, man. So we're just gonna move forward to this, man. So the question that really is, man, if any of this shit came true, let's say because they got the early awards, Patrick Mahomes winning MVP.
Patrick Mahomes. He ain't winning no MVP.
Jadae Barron winning Defensive Rookie of the Year. Bijan Offensive Player of the Year. Then here comes the good shit. Dak Prescott winning Comeback Player of the Year. Right. Micah Parsons winning Defensive Player of the Year. So let's say this shit came to fruition. Let's say this shit happened in a magical wonderland. Dak Prescott balling well enough. They hate Dallas Cowboys quarterbacks. Troy Aikman ain't win no MVP. Staubach ain't win no MVP. You just ain't gonna win MVP as a Dallas Cowboys quarterback. But let's say he played well enough. Let's say he had a 2023 season.
You got to be 10,000 yards better, 10 touchdowns better than the next man. Cam
Ward is not going to be the offensive rookie of the year. Bro, if you're to be the offensive rookie of the year as a quarterback, that means you have to be a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. Stop it. Dak Prescott as a rookie was a top 10 quarterback as a rookie. That's the reason why Dak Prescott won offensive rookie of the year as a quarterback.
So who you taking, Cam Ward, or you taking not Bijan, but
I don't know. Hey, let me take this call real quick.
Go ahead, take a call, nigga. Take a call. But yeah, man. Let's say that all this shit came to fruition, Land. Let's say Dak is balling, probably deserves MVP, but ain't gonna get it. He wins Comeback Player of the Year. Micah Parsons wins Defensive Player of the Year. What would that actually mean for the Dallas Cowboys in 2025? What would that say for our season and where that would get us?
If Micah can win Defensive Player of the Year, that means the rest of the defense is balling. That means the team is balling. Because, I don't know, he'll have to be head and shoulders above everybody. Like, it's tough in Dallas, bro. Like, Micah will have to be head and shoulders better than everybody, not even close. because he gonna have to have more sacks, and I don't know if he gonna be raking in sacks to that degree this year. But we'll see. We'll see, because the reason I say that is because they supposed to play him at linebacker a little more. So I feel like that might make a dip in his sack totals, maybe. You know, it just depends on how they deploy him from the linebacker position. They might just be rushing him from the linebacker position. Who knows? But I just don't know about him getting that many opportunities like that no more. So we'll see. Because I feel like he's still better being like the queen on the chessboard. We just never use him like that. So, because he is a hybrid. I don't know if people understand that he is. Because he's still not built like a defensive lineman for real. Like, that dude is like, he got the size, but he ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? He got a crazy kind of build. Like, he's slender. He's still a little slender for that position. That's why you don't want to just sit him there all game. But I think if he do pull that off, I think that'll be great for us. I feel like we'll have to be a top 5, top 10 defense. And if we that good on defense, I think we'll be prospering. So you want to know an end result? That what you looking for?
Yeah, like you can give an end result. It just really, really the question is if Dak Prescott and Micah Parsons are playing well, till they actually get honored by the NFL, what would that actually mean for the entirety of the team? You got to remember, they're not giving Dak Prescott comeback player of the year if he ain't won like 13 games. They're not giving Micah Parsons defensive player of the year if this ain't like the number 1 or number 2 or number 3 defense. We know the parameters in Dallas in order to get those kind of accomplishments and shit. So what would that overall mean for our ability to compete?
It'll have to be, I feel like it'll be NFC Championship or a Super Bowl run, something like that. It'll have to be something like that for both sides to be balling like that.
Then, I mean.
And being the Cowboys and actually getting the proper recognition, that we'll have to be doing some phenomenal stuff.
What about you, Wes?
Hey, shout out to Down South Cowboy 405. Where he says, "Landlord, you wrong. Parsons could have won this 2 defensive players already. He fell off every season." No, I don't really think he fell off every season.
What you talking about?
I don't.
What I say?
Hey, man, he gave $5. He gave $5.
I don't even know what I said.
He gave $5 to say that statement. So because of the $5, I'm gonna say Down South Cowboy. You're kind of correct. He did kind of fall off. Why? Because teams no longer really pass the ball toward the end of the season. You got to remember, over here, we understand that the NFL playoff system, the tournament is run by 2 fundamentals. You got to be able to run the ball, and you got to be able to stop the run. Well, guess what? Having a bunch of sacks don't really give a damn week 14. It don't really matter. You want to know why? Because week 14, week 15, you know what teams are doing now? They're running the football, dog. So part of the reason why Micah doesn't get as many sacks as he does in the beginning of the season is because of the sheer fact that you're playing teams that now understand he has 15 sacks, right? So since he has 15 sacks, we're going to go the other side. You know what I'm saying? One thing you understand about a player that plays basketball, like, is this. It's good. It's easy to get that first 15, 20 points. But when you get that 20 points, you know what everybody knows? That motherfucker can shoot. You know what I mean? So you know what happens now? Everything goes, you get attention now. Now you get circled now. You start off the season with 13, 14 sacks. Guess what? Everybody's circling you now. You know what I'm saying? And not even to that aspect. The biggest show that you'll see is flat out, towards the end of the season, teams flat out run the ball more. That's just what they do. And that's factual, because there was a gang of people that was getting on Micah over these last 2 years that were saying things, and I'm gonna tell you, last year is really more about the way the season ended. You know what I'm saying? CeeDee Lamb shouldn't have played as long as, listen to me, as soon as Dak went down, CeeDee should have had a ghost injury. The only reason why he didn't is because they paid him and they wanted to get the most out of him. But CeeDee Lamb shouldn't have been on the field either. You know what I'm saying?
I think Micah slows down towards the end of the year because we weren't using him correctly and we just left him right there, and he's a hybrid and he shouldn't be right there the whole time. That's how I feel.
Because then towards the end of the season, you're like, go get sacks. That's all you're doing.
Bro, that's not a good way to use Micah, bro. It's not. I know we won't see. I think a lot of the defensive coordinator was trying to satisfy us, because I know how shallow a lot of our fans is. If Micah not getting sacks, we gonna say he ain't did shit. So now we gotta send Micah to go get sacks the whole time. You know what I'm saying? We understood, like, oh, he could be more impactful doing other things. Then, I feel like they'll be a little easier to do stuff like that. But I don't think we ready for that. Like
Yo.
if Micah have a season with 10 sacks, 7 sacks, are y'all ready for that? Because
Hey.
he could be more impactful in other areas. But if he only gets 7 sacks, that'll be headlines everywhere, and they'll be saying he ain't doing shit.
And I
And then
know what you
LandLord-
said to be true for this one fact alone. The year that Trayvon D was out there locking shit up and not getting all the interceptions, they said where Trey at. But
Facts.
Trey was playing better corner,
Better.
much better corner. You know, not being the ball hawk, giving up the yardage and shit, and they thought he fell off. But he actually was playing the position way better than when he had the double-digit interceptions.
Yeah, you also got to remember they turned off they took him off of trail technique too.
Yeah.
He was in trail technique too. You know what I'm saying? So when you're in trail technique, basically you're leading the wide receiver. You're not necessarily a wide receiver. You're really leading the quarterback. You're making them seem as if you're kind of burned, so that you can kind of gas up and get the ball. You know what I'm saying? So and they were doing that a lot. And I'm gonna tell you, with trail technique, it's low key like. Like with anybody that doesn't have exceptional ball skills and exceptional skills, it is a 50-50 thing almost every time. Because you have to allow the wide receiver to get past you just a little bit. But what happens if he gets too much in front of you? You know what I mean? And then that quarterback really puts it in front of him like he's supposed to. What's going to happen is it looks like you gave up a big ass touchdown. But you were already in position to kind of do that.
That's what I like the most about Trey. And I feel like people forget so quick. You know what I'm saying? I seen him play excellent football in both ways. Find the game that Justin Jefferson got off on Trey. I'll wait. And he's regarded as the best wide receiver in football by everybody.
No, A.J. Brown was actually considered. Who would have known?
No.
PFF. Gotta love PFF.
Fuck PFF.
PFF said that A.J. Brown was the #1 receiver in all the NFL last year. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And they charged $4.99 for that. you guys pay it faithfully.
I might have to check my own finances.
But Numhead Neal, you know football. See, Numhead Neal said, I'd rather see Micah rack up 150 tackles near the line and only 6 or 7 sacks than 15 sacks and a few tackles well past the. See, but you know football, though.
But you see what I'm saying? But look, though, his jersey sales will go down. Like, it'll be goofy stuff like that. Like, he went B as a bigger household name. If Micah Parsons came in getting 7 sacks a year, do you think he'll be the Micah Parsons we know today?
He wouldn't be Micah Parsons. No, he would be Dorrance Armstrong. What is he talking about? Dorrance Armstrong was getting 8.
You see what I'm saying? We'll be looking at him like Dante Fowler. Like, and I like him, but I'm just saying he's not a superstar. Like, that's why you got people saying Micah is this good, like at the top of the league good. That's why you even got a segment like this that he's capable of winning Defensive Player of the Year. Do you see them talking about 7 sack guys in this conversation? Hell no. That's my point. See, Micah is a star. So he's going to have to put up star caliber numbers if he want to stay in this type of situation. That's just the reality of the situation now.
I also believe our fan base is sort of trauma bonded to the Micah getting sacks. Because there used to be a time where we couldn't get sacks. You remember that?
True.
Jerry Jones said, I'm looking for a war daddy. You remember that shit? We had one of the worst pass rushers in the National Football League. And, you know, that's when D-Law had the 24 sacks in the 2-year span.
He told D-Law, you ain't none of Aaron Donald or something. What he said? Jerry's so crazy. Jerry crazy, boy.
Cause that version of D-Law was really like that.
Think about it, though, man. It almost make you ask yourself, do Jerry do that for motivation, bro? Because everybody loves Jerry. They don't be like, man, Jerry be talking crazy. We be like, boy, Jerry be talking crazy. But then next thing you know, the players love him. So is he doing that as a tactic? He might be doing that as a tactic to get the best out of him. Just like he said Zeke who and all of this, and then he went and gave him all that money. You see what I'm saying?
Real quick. I want to read this off to you real quick, and you tell me, hey, Kenny, put this in the comment box.
Hold on, Miss Regina. That's what's wrong with us now. She said every Cowboy is a star. Oh my God. But she laughed. She trolling, but that's how it's viewed though, and that's a problem.
All right, so listen to me. Put this in there, okay? You ready?
Yeah.
2 interceptions.
2 interceptions.
6 pass breakups.
6 PBUs.
3 fumble recoveries.
3 3 fumble recoveries, FRs. Okay.
3 sacks,
3 sacks. God damn.
137 tackles,
Okay.
and 14 tackles for loss.
14. This is Jalen Smith, isn't it?
No. And then
Fred
zero quarterback hits.
Fred won.
No, that was Ray Lewis in his Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh.
So I'm going to ask y'all this right now. That's what Ray Lewis won, Defensive Player of the Year. Now, that's a
Zero
middle,
quarterback hits. Is
zero.
crazy.
Zero.
But he got
only
3 sacks.
He had 3 sacks. So
I guess they don't count. The hits got to be separate from the sacks.
yeah, a hit is when they hit him and the ball still gets out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If you
So
complete it, then it's a sack. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But then I'm just saying that was a middle linebacker. That was a
Amazing
middle
season.
linebacker, and that was considered a great season. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. If Micah Parsons has that stat line in 2025, he's not getting paid. He's not getting paid, bro. 137 tackles. Y'all not gonna give a damn about that, bro. Jalen Smith had 157, and y'all was like, yeah, but he's.
It's gonna have to be like, bow, them tackles that stand out,
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
The only thing Cowboy fans, and it's literally like, it's like, you know the dude Omar that played on Baby Boy, the light skinned dude. You know what I'm saying? He can always be an angry black dude that talk like this. You know what I'm saying? In every movie. Or you got the Tommy, the Mexican dude that always plays the Mexican gangster with the big old mustache. Y'all know who he is. He always he was on a he owns a, I'm gonna tell you right now.
He was on Machete or whatever.
Yes.
I know what you're talking about. I forget his name though.
Yes, like you put it in the comment box.
Yo,
Y'all
real
know.
quick, Down South hit with another $4.99, man.
Appreciate you, Down
Said,
South.
Parsons doesn't do anything else. Be honest, they run right. We gonna have to watch the tape on that, because I actually think that Micah Parsons' run grade is actually fine. I think Micah Parsons actually has a good grade against the run.
I mean, they don't. But listen to me. Teams ain't running up on the side. The only time you're gonna see Micah Parsons to help you run is if he's running on the side, because he plays on the sides. It's your defensive tackles that are trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's who's not good. And then you got to think like this. You lost your best one in DeMarcus Lawrence. We ain't going to talk about that, but you're going to feel the funk of that.
Oh, Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo. That's what Micah Parsons is. Micah Parsons, Danny Trejo is any movie that he's in, he's going to play a gangster Mexican dude. Any movie that Micah Parsons in, he's going to play a dude sacking the quarterback. That's all y'all see. And if he try to be in one of these movies where he a dad and he trying to come back, his lady left him and he got 2 kids and, you know, it's a struggle and he got to come back from the dirt. Y'all ain't going to go watch that.
You
but now
you
watch.
should have put him in a comedy. It's
But,
like, hell nah.
They for sure ain't gonna watch him. You know how actors be like, man, I'm trying to find myself because, you know, every time I movie I'm in, I'm trying to diversify myself. Y'all ain't trying to hear that. Y'all ain't going to. Now he drop a movie called I Sacked the Quarterback. It's sold out. It's sold out.
Micah Parsons' run grade was a 65.5, which is just about average. It's a little bit over. It's a little above average. Pass rush grade was top percentile. So
I don't know. He might be kind of cooking, because if you're a superstar, we might want that grade to be up a little bit.
Yeah, but listen to me. If Micah Parsons' grade for stopping the run is higher, he has to put on 15 pounds. You guys understand what you're asking, right?
He gonna have to get the tank size. The tank
You like, bro, like for him to collide with
He
running,
tried that, didn't he?
Like, think about this. It's a difference between Micah Parsons running full speed at a running back versus him running full speed at a quarterback who's trying to run away from him.
So this is the dilemma that we
Can't
are
have
in.
both, y'all.
This the dilemma. It's just what I said. This is always gonna be the dilemma for a hybrid. You know what I'm saying? He's in the middle. So he either gonna have to be a skinny pass rusher forever, or if he get bigger, we don't know what he might be no more. Like, we know he'll be good, but will he be will we maximize his talent like that? So that's why it's like a decision to be made. When it's a hybrid, you gotta make a decision. Where we gonna place this dude? Do we gotta ask where we gonna place you know what I'm saying, over Sean? Like, certain people, you just know where they go. Like, they go here. You know what I'm saying? Now, we've been discussing this ever since we drafted Micah Parsons, where he got to go, where he should go. We felt like he should have been a linebacker, but we didn't do it. You see what I'm saying? That's why he's a hybrid, bro. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying that's always going to be the dilemma when you got somebody that's in between.
Ray Lewis only had 56 career sacks. Micah Parsons has like 54 right now.
I think you keep giving Ray Lewis extra sacks. Cause I think we had this conversation. I don't think Ray Lewis had.
Yeah, Ray Lewis had like 48. I'm sorry. I don't know who I'm thinking about then when I say 50. I think I'm thinking about Brian Urlacher.
And that will still be crazy. Brian Urlacher was a fucking animal.
Urlacher was that dude, bro. I used to love Urlacher. I ain't gonna lie.
I love
Sideline to sideline, that dude was a monster.
Man. Like, listen, I am a Dallas Cowboys fan through and through, but there are certain players, you mentioned their name, my eyes sort of light up, man.
Yeah.
I remember them shit.
That's because you love the game too. You know what I'm saying? You love football too. You can't deny greatness when you see it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, yeah.
That's what LandLord be telling the ladies.
Facts.
LandLord be telling the
Can't
ladies.
deny greatness,
Just
baby.
like that, in that exact tone, with them exact glasses and the exact hat, and his hair exactly like that.
You can't deny greatness.
Exactly.
Baby.
Ray Lewis is a middle linebacker, but the reason why I always bring up Ray Lewis is because there's this conversation that people are saying that Micah Parsons is saying that he's going to play more middle linebacker, more linebacker. I'm like, yeah, the hell right. Like, that's two totally different positions from what he's doing right now, and you're damn sure. Listen, you can put Micah Parsons at middle linebacker as long as you pay him first. If he making $30 million, I'm pretty sure he'll do anything for $30 million. This ain't too much I wouldn't do for $30 million. You want me to come cut your grass, you know what I'm saying, with an Eagles hat on? I ain't gonna lie, I'd do it for $30 million. I ain't gonna lie, I would. $30 million, I'm gonna do it. I said it on live. $30 million, I will cut your grass with an Eagles hat on for $30 million. I will do it.
That's a good point, Sweet Zeke. I don't know if it's more of his size. It might just be his play style. I don't know what it is, but he's an in-between guy. I don't know why.
I'm gonna tell you why. Go look at rookie year.
What y'all think it is?
Go look at rookie year. Micah Parsons, weeks 1 through 3.
When
Micah
he played
Parsons,
linebacker.
And he played linebacker. And you know who had touchdowns on him? Gronkowski had 2. You know what I'm saying? Listen, do you really want to see Micah Parsons going backwards or forwards?
I don't want to see him checking nobody.
I don't ever want to see Micah Parsons.
Believe it or not, bro, Micah is a great athlete, but changing direction, that's different. That's really different. Like straight line speed, that's what Micah got. You want to know why I feel like that? Because I seen him in pursuit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't fair, but he had a head full of steam going at rushing quarterbacks, and if they make one move, it's over. You know what I'm saying? It's like, he gone. So it's like he got straight line speed, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if he elusive enough to make them type of quick change of directions.
Yeah. But
Hey, Chris, send me your address again, please. I was looking for that today.
Man.
But that's what it's really, you know, what you were saying, like you're not gonna get both. And if you think about this, and if he can do somewhat of both really high level, you know what happens? He gets a gold jacket when he finishes playing. That's what happens.
Yeah,
you get a gold jacket.
Look,
you get a gold jacket.
This really a testament to how great of an athlete he is. Like, he's so great of an athlete that he can still pull it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still doing this
It's just
at
about, will the
a
fans
top
like
tier
it?
level.
Will you like it?
Yeah, it's at a top tier level. I'm telling you straight up, the best Micah Parsons you will see is that guy, the one that you move around. And we still ain't seen him yet. That's the crazy part about it. We done went through 16 defensive coordinators and nobody did it. Everybody talked about it, but nobody did it yet.
Hey, and I want to tell y'all something too. I think it's a conspiracy. I'm calling conspiracy. You know why? Because you don't ever hear about nobody's position getting changed until it's a contract year. Deron Bland up here, they were talking about, I think he can play slot. Why you didn't have him in slot last year then? The year before last?
That's another one.
As soon as a contract year come up, they think you're versatile. You want to know why they think you're versatile as soon as it's time to pay you? Because they want to get more out of you. As soon as the Cowboys pay you, you got to play quarterback and can he kick? I think Dak can kick. You know what? Fire the kicker. Dak is going to be our new kicker.
Well, you ain't lying. They had Deion doing everything. Deion played wide receiver, corner, special teams, wildcat quarterback.
Hey, listen to me. They gave Deion Sanders $35 million and then turned around that same year and gave him 4 different jobs, bruh. 4 different jobs.
Who would Bland be if he had a career 5 interceptions?
If 5 interceptions was just his top.
In his whole career.
Oh, up to this point.
Yeah.
Probably
I mean, if he was on another team,
Sauce Gardner probably.
Yeah,
No.
I was just about to say that. If he was on another team, he'd probably be looked at as a really good corner.
Are you talking about how we
perceive him?
Okay, yeah, like we would perceive him that same way.
We wouldn't look at him like that.
But you know, that's the crazy thing. You need godly numbers in Dallas to get that kind of recognition. Sauce don't get interceptions. He do not get interceptions like that. He might have 5 in his career. That's probably why I thought about the nigga.
See, but people, like, you got to ask, though, is he that good of a cover guy to people that don't throw at him as much? Because, like, you can't, I mean, you know, it's some people like that. Like, we just ain't throwing it over there that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know if Sauce like that. I'm just trying to be fair. That's all.
Niggas try Sauce. You know, and to his credit, he comes up. But I don't think with the way that offenses are designed that they just ain't gonna throw at a corner no more. You know what I'm saying? I think there's some corners that they respect more than
everybody
others.
getting cooked. That's what you telling me.
Man, nigga, do you see the way that they
I
play
think
the
so
game?
too. I really do think so too. But I think the years of the lockdown guys gone, bro.
with.
That shit over with.
LT 2.0 is over. I never want to hear that again. Shit, hey, but to be fair, you know, LT had a 20.5 sack season at 237 pounds.
Good Lord.
Different game because the offensive line was smaller by the numbers and the defensive tackles were smaller by the numbers. You know, but to be fair, he's not lying.
I'm gonna say this, bro. I just want to see Micah have one of those games to where it's like, bro, it was nothing we could do with that man today. That's all I want to see. Like, he have them to a degree where it's like it might not manifest in the form of sacks every time. Cause I done seen him like terrorize. But I just wanted to, well, you know, we had one of them games, them Chaz Green games on our side. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Micah just go crazy. Like 5 sacks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just some crazy shit. That one game. I just want to see.
I was going to tell you that will never happen in the NFL because with Micah Parsons because the teams aren't dumb. Like, we were dumb that night. The reason why that happened is not because like yeah, man, like bro, like what's that boy Cleon? Listen to me, the dude
but
that got the sack.
Do stuff
Hold
like
on, let me show you this stat. This amazing stat. The dude that did that, his name is Claiborne, right? He got 6 sacks in one game. He had 7. He at the end of the season. You know how many sacks he ended with? 7.
Because he got all of them on one game.
He got 6 versus one game, bruh. So this was Anthony Claiborne. So this was not this generational talent. No, the Cowboys allowed someone to get destroyed and did nothing about it. Nothing. They did nothing. No other team is going to do that because you want to know why? Because an offensive line coach knows that if that happens, I'm going to lose my job. Our coach didn't know he wasn't going to lose his job.
A reverse Chaz Green game. Yeah, a reverse. Uno reverse.
On a reverse card.
If you do that, if Micah Parsons is able to pull something off like that, that's going to be amazing because he'll probably give it to the whole offensive line.
Speaking of Uno, they said they got Uno in Vegas now.
Oh, it's lit.
They playing Uno in Vegas now.
Yeah, it's going to be there. Yeah, you're going to be there all freaking night because Uno games don't ever quit, bro.
Man, hell no, they don't.
Somebody said the Nerds up one. They said the Nerds finna go get all the money.
You're gonna drink 50,000 drinks because Uno games. Uno don't quit. The game doesn't end. You just quit.
Hey, listen, y'all talk about going to play. Y'all niggas don't even know the rule to Uno. Y'all just be making up shit.
We be making up rules for sure.
We finna go on there and lose all
as soon as it's time, as soon as everybody ready to go home, they start making, okay, next hand, they got 6 cards. They'll get 4 twos. You win.
Like, nigga, win.
I gave you 62 cards, bro. We finna be here for a while.
Bro,
I made you pick up my whole hand, bro.
This not our subject, and this actually is in the show. He said, our subject, since Garrett Wilson got extended, if Pickens that connect like we expect, that pick shoot something like that. Shit, man. Let's talk about it. Gonna do kind of sort of affect the Dallas Cowboys if you expect George Pickens to be here next year. Garrett Wilson got the bag. That boy went and got $31 million a year. He's the first wide receiver in NFL history to get $31 million after only playing 3 seasons. Everybody else that got that kind of money played at least 4 years. So Garrett Wilson doing it big, got the bag. But do you think, George Pickens want a contract similar to that? Do you think George Pickens is looking for $31 million?
Everybody want a contract like that. Shit.
Boy, I almost went and found some cleats.
I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm all over the hill now. Goddamn. Let me goddamn get out there. I can still catch. Goddamn.
Hey,
that dude got, I ain't gonna lie. Listen to me. This dude got 14 career touchdowns, bro. 14.
Garrett.
Yes. This dude First
We
year,
do
4
gotta take
touchdowns,
into
3. I ain't taking
consideration
shit
who
in
did
consideration.
it.
I ain't
Look
I ain't
who
taking
did it, though.
I'm
It's
not
the
taking
Jets.
shit in. I'm not taking shit in consideration
It's
because the
the
money.
stupid
It don't
Jets,
matter. The
bro.
money don't spend different in Dallas. What is you talking about, bro? The money in New York.
do spend
What
a
you
little
don't get an extra dollar because you played in the Jets. What is you talking about, bro?
They do be taxing them niggas in New York.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that New
nah,
York,
bruh.
New York high. It's high.
When you're
Like,
making
This is
$31
it's
million
really like
a-
20. It's really like 20.
Yeah, all I'm saying is his listen to me. I'm gonna tell you a funny thing about him. His best season theoretically was his rookie season, and all the seasons last year he had 1,104.
who the hell that quarterback is?
He had 4. He had
The
1
ghost
yard
of
more.
Aaron Rodgers last year. And
No,
then
I'm talking
before
about
that,
now.
Oh, your boy that came from Chicago.
$31 million for
Fields.
1,100 yards a
Justin
year.
Fields.
And 4
Justin Fields,
touchdowns. I'm
quarterback.
cool, bro.
Bro, they trying to
I'm cool.
keep butts in seats. That's what type of contract that is. We need a star player, and we gonna keep him. So just sign him. Goddamn it.
Yeah, the touchdowns aren't there, but he has broken the 1,000-yard threshold every year he's been in the league. So he's a good wide receiver.
He's a good wide receiver, but I'm just saying like it makes no sense for them to do it. Like they did it. Like you see what I'm saying? They have no real shot at nothing. Like they stupid.
But you got to start somewhere. You got to look at your roster and say, who do I want here? Who do I want to leave?
Guess where you're supposed to start?
You got to look at who's there though.
At quarterback. Shit.
But, I mean, do you though?
Yeah, you
No,
supposed to.
I mean, but is that really factual? We'll talk about how teams build championship rosters and shit like that.
I mean, some people sub them out and be like, "Okay, you're not good enough. We'll get another dude." But I'm
just
some
saying,
people do
like,
that.
I'm just saying, like, we always, because I'm gonna get back to my point in just a second, but we always say start at the quarterback, and none of these first round pick quarterbacks hit for the most part. Like, most of these niggas ain't shit any damn way, so you might as well build up a great roster and just go find you somebody and plug in. Like what the 49ers did. Like
That's true.
Like they looked into fucking Brock Purdy, and they done been to an NFC Championship game and a Super Bowl.
But ask yourself this though: we don't take them serious until they got one though. Like you can have a good team, but you can have a good team, but you still need at least a good quarterback.
You don't even like.
But
Jalen
but
Hurts
I
for
listen.
one,
I
so
think
let's throw
there's
that out there.
a lot of.
That's
I
a
think
different
most,
kind of team. I'm just be real. I
Hey, think
don't
about
want to
this.
give them too many compliments. Them
If you're-
dudes good, bro.
If you're a top, and I'm asking you guys a question. If you're a top 15 quarterback, does that mean you're a good quarterback?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're
Okay,
top
well,
15.
there's only 32 teams in the NFL. That means half the quarterbacks in the NFL are good. You know what I'm saying? Half the teams in the NFL have a good quarterback. Because if you're considered a top 15 quarterback, that means you're better than the other 32, right? So that means half the NFL has a good quarterback. So I think when it comes down to it, you need to get to the point where you're minimizing how good your quarterback really has to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, then look at a team like Washington.
Let me just say this point real quick.
We didn't give a one iota about Washington until they got a quarterback. We
Yes,
still
but
looked at them
Washington's
like,
always
bro,
gave us problems though.
we didn't give a damn about Washington at all on the schedule. We don't care about the Giants now. It's because they don't have a quarterback.
That's true.
Real talk. Now, they got other pieces. The Giants really got a decent team, believe it or not. They just don't have a quarterback. That's why we look at them on the schedule and like, that's a W. When they get a real quarterback, we like, hold on now. They got Russell, and we still like, oh, I don't know. They might be a little,
Because see, you say that because they got talent, but they don't have that level of talent.
Facts.
The point I'm saying is,
if
when
it's phenomenal talent.
yeah,
that's what you're saying.
because like dog, like this is one of the better wide receivers in the league. He just don't have nobody throwing the ball right now. So I want him on my team. I look at Sauce Gardner. I want him on my team. He's one of the premier cornerbacks on the team. I got to build my trenches up. I got to build my defensive line up. Once I do those things, and I can just plug and play shit at that point, I might be able to get this second round pick quarterback, and he be that nigga. I might be able to get lucky to a 4th round pick named Dak Prescott, and my life changes. Because you got to think, you got to ask questions. Does Dak Prescott develop into Dak Prescott without the infrastructure we had?
Yeah, see, it's different situations. You're right. I guess
Hey,
it can go either way. It can go
Eagles-
either way, but
and Eagles-
I think you definitely need that quarterback, though. Bro.
Facts.
You
Hey,
need that quarterback, man.
An Eagles fan
Because
said,
look, we got a good team now. If we had an average quarterback, what would we be? Would we have any aspirations for this season?
We have a quarterback that hides the flaws that our team has. But we
I
still
think
have
this
flaws.
roster is pretty good that we built this year.
They okay.
I think they pretty good. Pretty good is not great. I think we pretty good. I think we did a damn good job this year, in particular.
In what?
In building this team, building this roster.
To do what?
Man, if you don't knock it off, you let
For
that.
real.
If you
I
don't
do.
knock it off.
Hell nah. Come on.
I
Let's
do.
go
Let
through the
me
list.
say my
Let's go
statement,
through the
man.
list of shit. We ain't
On
got
to
no-
the
I
next
feel
one.
like we got
We
better
ain't
on
got
the O-line.
Okay,
You don't
okay,
feel
go-
like
go
you
ahead.
feel like
Easily.
you feel like it's July 14th and you hoping because man, if we didn't, we got a whole year.
Did we
some
not
bullshit
get
to
better?
go.
Do we not feel like we got better
We
on the
feel
O-line?
that we got
I
better
feel
O-line.
like I feel like
Okay.
I have a I feel like
Do
I
we
have
not
a
feel like we got better in the wide receiving core?
Yes.
I'm talking about tremendously better too.
yeah,
So
but
like,
we were good last year in the wide receiving core. And we were good. Yeah, all the things that you listen to me. I don't care about
we
me
weren't
getting
good.
we
good in
wasn't
something
good
that
at
I
the
was
wide
already
receiver
good
core
in.
last year.
But
We
yeah,
wasn't good.
but I get what you're saying. But I'm saying to this point, you still don't have a running back. You still can't stop the run. So you have one-dimensional offense and one-dimensional defense. The only reason we feel good, like you said, the quarterback is so good and the weapons around him are so good. I'm talking about building a team so dynamic. You can stop the run. You can rush the passer. You can run the ball. Your offensive line can block. It don't really matter at that point.
You're
know,
right, Hen, but how many teams is that?
That's
That's hard as hell to do.
Super Bowl team.
That's hard as hell to do.
No, but that's the point, though.
But that should be the goal, though. That should be the goal, though.
That is the point.
Yeah.
Because Russell Wilson was not this highly touted quarterback coming in. He's a third fucking round pick and won a Super
And went
Bowl.
to a dope team.
Second year. They had everything. They had wide receivers. They had a running back. They had an offensive line. They had a defensive line. They had corners. They had safety.
I don't think neither one of us wrong, bro. You right.
No, I know.
you right,
I
too.
know what
Yeah,
you're saying,
yeah.
though.
Yeah,
Because
Because look at San Francisco.
You have
That's
so-
a perfect example. San Francisco, bro, can't nobody tell me they team went super, super dope.
they lit
They was super
Those are
dope,
some-
bro.
I think those
But
came out
then
of
we
bag or
was
something.
like,
Nobody's been in the
at the
call.
quarterback.
the quarterback, he's
But they-
expendable.
But they took their ass to the Super Bowl.
They did, but I'm just saying, they had a phenomenal roster, bro.
Matter of fact,
If-
with two
if-
quarterbacks we don't give a damn about. We didn't think Jimmy G was worth a damn. We don't
Exactly.
really respect Brock Purdy.
Now, tell the truth. If, let's say San Francisco got Jaden Daniels.
Oh, it'll be over with.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I like Jaden. I ain't acting like he the godsend. And he's
Man, it'd be
perfect.
over with. It'd be
I'm
over
just-
with the guys that they have. Like,
I'm
think about
just
it. The
saying.
quarterbacks to be
No,
the reason
that's
they
what I'm
lose.
saying. It's-
Quarterback
it's-
ain't never the reason they lose
The
a game in the
quarterback,
playoffs.
the quarterback does kind of take you over the top. It makes you look at him more seriously. Like when I ask, think about this. Now tell the truth. If you scouting a team, what's the first thing you want to know?
You know I would look with the quarterback.
Who the
Right?
quarterback? Exactly, bro.
Look, listen, I'm not saying the quarterback is not important, but I'm just talking about team building in totality.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
everybody want to build that kind of team you
But-
describing
but
here.
yeah, but-
It's hard to do.
Is it though? It's hard. I think it's harder to find a good quarterback.
Facts. Because you can still pay a dude and he not be the dude.
Cause listen, think about niggas tanked for some of these dudes. They wasn't worth a damn. Nigga, like they tanked for Tua. He ain't won a playoff game yet. They tanked for
Hey,
Kyler
man,
Murray.
not too much on
They
Tua, my
tanked
brother.
for Kyler Murray. He ain't won a playoff game yet. Justin Herbert supposed to be Jesus. He ain't won a playoff game yet.
But them boys ain't got the team though either.
But you also got to think about what you could have had using those resources to acquire those players.
True,
You
true.
could have had the team and found the
To be
quarterback.
honest with you, points made on both ends. I don't know what's the
know
right
it.
answer.
I know, right? Because
I don't
it's
know.
crazy. 'Cause
Shit.
you
Because
you
guess
need
what?
both, really, but it's so hard to get both.
Guess what? It's people making millions of dollars trying to figure this shit out. That's why it's hard to come to a conclusion. It's
ain't
people getting
bullshit.
paid millions of dollars doing this shit like, we gonna invest in the team or the quarterback. I don't know. I mean, which one come first, the chicken or the egg? We don't know, bro. We don't know.
Man,
Well, I know this. If teams that typically, and we actually kind of do, because the teams who invest in things get like the Washington Commanders. Like the Washington Commanders invested in what you said, a quarterback, and what they needed. Let's just take the positions off of it. They invested in what they needed to get them to where they need to get to, right? Okay, whether that be a quarterback or the Cowboys have not done what the Washington Commanders have done, where they have looked at their exact need and said, we need to replace that. And think about this. They didn't replace it with something that has been good before and we're hoping it can have a resurgence. They didn't replace it with something. No, they replaced it with a guarantee. You're a first-round pick. Look where you're drafted. It's almost now. Are there guarantees in life? No, there's not. But they replaced it with the most guaranteed that they could be. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, he just cooked too, man. Football the most complex sport in the world, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Cause look, you can have the quarterback.
Hold on. Dak was
You can
second
have the
MVP 2 years
quarterback.
ago, Shane.
You can have the quarterback and the team, but not the coach. Like you screwed still.
Hey, Dak.
You screwed, bro. Cause guess what? If you don't got the coach, you wouldn't even know if you got the quarterback and the team.
Yeah,
you
Shane.
wouldn't even know.
Hey, Shane, Dak had an MVP season just in 2024 before he got hurt.
2023. Yeah.
2023.
Look,
He was
whole
second
time-
in MTV vote, so that's not
Whole
true, sir.
time you don't even know. Look, we might have had the team in the quarterback, but we probably ain't had the coach. That's possible.
It is possible too.
That's
We put it
possible,
like
bro.
that.
That's crazy, bro.
Cause listen, shout out to Matt Eberflus. He's a great defensive coordinator. We seen Matt Eberflus lose the Chicago Bears multiple games last year with some of the decisions that he made.
He was also a defensive coach trying to run an offense with a rookie quarterback. That is not a good. If you were a listen to me. If you were a rookie quarterback, you need a offensive-minded head coach, and you need a good, strong offensive coordinator. You do not need no defensive coordinator. A defensive coordinator is your head coach, and you're a rookie quarterback. No, that's not a good match.
You better ask Ryan, because he ain't developed Mark Sanchez for shit.
Yeah, it's not, bro. What am I supposed to say to you?
Hold on,
Don't
be
throw
talking
interceptions?
Don't be talking about one of Dak's senseis like that, man.
Man, Mark Sanchez is a great guy.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you this right here. That's how you know how bad of a quarterback Mark Sanchez is, because that nigga's a good ass coach.
Oh God, look.
Oh God, bro.
Bro, I ain't gonna
And
lie.
if you go to the
I ain't
hood
gonna
right
lie.
now, every high school is filled with a bunch of dudes that couldn't shoot hoop, but they can coach their ass
Bro,
off.
I don't know what it is. That's why I was surprised by Prime. Prime is like one of the rare ones. Like
one of the
he's
rare
so
ones.
good
Rare.
that he can be the greatest player and a great coach. Bro, listen.
Magic Johnson failed. Michael Jordan
I
failed.
feel like most people,
Larry Bird did all right.
because believe it or not, like I felt like I had natural talent. That's why I don't look at people with natural talent and give them too much credit, because, bro, I ain't do nothing.
God gave me
I
this.
just woke up and was able to catch. Like, I ain't do shit. I ain't had nothing to do with it. So I look at somebody like Deion, how could you explain that? Like, if I'm trying to tell you to catch and all I did was wake up and catch, like, how I'm going to tell you to do it?
But
Like,
you know what's crazy?
just put your
That lets
hand
you-
in the air and the ball go there.
But you know what that lets you know? A guy like Deion Sanders understood that his natural ability could be either gone or taken away because he didn't take it for granted. He put
he
some-
put in
he put work
too.
behind
Yeah, he
it.
put in
So
work
what
too.
he's really teaching you is his work behind it. And I'm gonna tell you this, that's a good thing. That's a great thing that you said, because that's why a lot of great athletes make bad coaches, because like it's hard to explain, okay, Michael Jordan, I want you to teach me how to shoot a game-winning shot, game 7
Yeah.
with 2 seconds left on the clock. Michael Jordan's like, bruh, I don't know how to do that. It just kind of floated and I kind of moved and it bam.
What
But you
they
wanna know-
say, God did it. I
God
don't know.
did it. You know what I'm saying?
God
But you,
did.
listen to
God
me.
did.
You want to know why guys who aren't as good be really good coaches? The reason being is because if you're not really good, you know what you got to be? Very technically sound. Listen to me. I have wide receivers. I have wide receiver. I'm gonna tell you this right here. Give me the best example I can give you. My son Kyron, he natural cornerback. There's things he can do as a cornerback that he can get away with because he's just naturally he can play. He can do it. You know what I'm saying? Wide receiver, no. You need to switch your feet. Why? Because if that left foot is not on the ball side, we know you're going to come off that line not strong. They're going to put their hands on you. Your ass is going in the dirt. You ain't going to get the ball. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Like, you can't, like, it's hard for a guy to naturally teach someone greatness, and they're not great. They don't know greatness. You know what I'm saying? That's why Kobe would have probably been a horrible coach. I'm just being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Kobe, what did he do?
I don't know. Kobe
He stayed on
might
the
have
side.
been decent,
I know you
though.
can't say nothing bad about Kobe. But I'm just saying.
I'm just thinking about his work ethic and his mentality.
He could teach you work ethic, but I'm saying a lot of the natural things that Kobe did naturally, those were things that come
You gotta
naturally.
think about it.
and
Kobe
then he
was,
just
was
worked
so
on it.
athletic when he was young. Like, dude was ducking flat-footed and shit. Like, Kobe was a freak athlete. Like,
Yeah.
the skill set that he gained when he got older, like I said, it was from the work ethic. But folks forget the nigga was windmilling.
Yeah.
Facts.
And he was 18, windmilling on niggas.
See, it's just like you said. It's hard for a natural player to just
That
teach you.
didn't-
How could you, if you skip the process basically to be good? How could I tell you step by step?
Facts.
Think about it. Like, I woke up and was good. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't know what happened in between though.
Yeah, and listen to me, and I'm gonna keep it real with y'all.
I woke up, I was 6'7", nigga.
Someone
like-
says Shrimpy Limpkin says Dak has made Garrett a bad coach, McCarthy a bad coach. When will they blame Dak? I think they blamed Dak already. They blame
for shit that ain't not even that.
Yeah, I think they did blame. And Dak didn't listen to me. Jason Garrett got fired after losing in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Dak got blamed. I think, bro.
I think they blamed themselves.
We just went over this, man. Everybody always talks about the quarterback all the time. Listen, man, did we not just tell you can have the quarterback and the team and then not have the coach? Or look, it even gets deeper because football is the most complex. It's the most complicated sport, bro. And I've been realizing, but when we talking about it now, it makes sense to why. You can have the coach, the quarterback, and the team, and then you don't got the front office. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's an organization. You need everybody to do right. Just like I said, the perfect example last year, bro. The Eagles front office signed Saquon Barkley. That ain't had nothing to do with the team. That ain't had nothing to do with the players. Did it? The players didn't sign Saquon, did they? Unless they telling me something I don't know. Maybe the coaches might have had a little input, but I'm just saying that was a move that it took the front office to do it. The coaches had to agree to it. This is an organization type deal. Like it's not a individual success when you win a Super Bowl.
Hey,
it's
LandLord.
not an individual blame when you win a Super Bowl. It is an organization type success. Everybody got a part in it.
Hey, LandLord, listen to me. We were just making a point about the Washington Commanders and what they did with Jaden Daniels. Then you just you just compounded that point with the Philadelphia Eagles. They understood what they needed. They had a hole, and they didn't just go to Walmart. They went to Beverly Hills and got the best replacement or fix that they could. The Eagles said, man, we got to be able to run the ball. We can go to Walmart and go get Miles Sanders. No, he probably at Burlington.
Hell nah.
He not at Burlington. He at Ross. He at DD's.
Salvation Army. That nigga, nah, that's like, you know how you go to Salvation Army to find like the old, like vintage army jackets a nigga used to wear. Like somebody was actually deployed in that jacket and just there for $10. That's my sense.
Yeah, well, we went to the Salvation Army to get ours, where they went to the best store available, and then when they went to the best store available, they didn't get the bonus brand that says cornflake cereal by Walmart. They didn't say that. They actually got cornflakes. You know what I'm saying? They actually got the name brand. So they went with a brand. You want to know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because they wanted to have a guarantee that it worked. That's why the Eagles went and got Saquon Barkley. The reason why the Washington Commanders went and got Jaden Daniels is because they wanted a guarantee fix at the quarterback position. They wanted to fix it and not be done. Because think about this. Jaden Daniels theoretically should be the quarterback there for the next 10 years, contractually, because they got a 5-year deal with him. They can franchise tag him and then give him a 4-year extension. That's 10 years right there. Without him even having to leave the building if he's good. They should have him for 10 years. You know what they said? We don't want to deal with this problem for the next 10 years. Let's do it. Imagine what the Cowboys would do if we fixed problems like this. The Dallas Cowboys needed a number 2 receiver. You know what they did last year? I'm not saying I love Brandon Cooks, but we've always went and got the guys who we think. You know what I'm saying? Like Solomon Thomas, I love him, bro. If we would have got him 5 years ago.
Yeah, if we drafted Solomon Thomas.
If we drafted him, I would have loved him.
Yeah, but that's the thing. And listen, we only talk about Dak Prescott. We did a show the other day. It was all three of us and Lou. We were talking about the shortcomings of the Dallas Cowboys in the postseason. We crunched the numbers. The Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs, them niggas don't get no sacks. They don't get no turnovers. They give up points.
It's night and
day. They don't have no 100-yard rushes. They ain't able to run the ball. They don't do anything well in the postseason for the most part by the numbers. They don't turn the ball over.
And think about this, Andy. The best playoff game that we've got as a team is when Dak went crazy and threw 5 touchdowns.
And we still didn't do none of the shit I was talking about.
But I'm just saying, Dak went off and went 5 touchdowns.
I'm just saying, we had 1 turnover. We still didn't have a 100-yard rusher.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Dak. Like, that's what you had. You had Dak.
Dak balled. That was it. But when you talk about why we can't get over the hump, like, you haven't had a 100-yard rusher in the postseason since 2018. It is 2025. You've gone.
Jesus,
damn
that's 7 years ago.
Shit, nigga, I know. Matter of fact, yeah, like it's a long ass time. It's almost a decade ago the last time you had a 100-yard rusher. Matter of fact, your running backs have not went over 70 yards in the postseason since. It's been that long. It's been that long. You have not had a 100-yard rusher that goddamn long, right? You're averaging 30 points giving up. You're averaging 157 rushing yards giving up in the 5 playoff losses.
Oh my God, Henny, you know what I just envisioned? The
What?
Dallas Cowboys playing a playoff game and me talking about how I believe Miles Sanders is about to run all over a team in the playoffs. Come the fuck on, bro. That don't even sound like, bro.
It was really an argument. We had a disagreement because you were like, hey, man, I want the defense on the field first. We're going to the Green Bay playoff game. I want the defense on the field first. I want them to set the tone. We were like, them niggas never show up for these games. These niggas never show up for these games.
Put the defense on the field, you be down 7. That going to start the game down 7.
Facts.
And that's
Because
exactly,
I was like,
that what happened.
I was like, bro, it seemed like most of the gangsters on offense. I'm sorry.
The only reason why I was saying that is like, bro,
I don't know why.
it made sense. You're at home.
You definitely gonna get a boost.
You're at home. You're not gonna tell me that the Cowboys defense is gonna. Yes, they did.
So what
Yes,
is
they
it?
did.
What
They
is
did.
it?
They did.
Because
They
I'm
did give up a
about to
touchdown.
get ready to get out of here. I want to see if we can come to a conclusion. What is it? What is it that makes that happen? What is it?
Man, I don't fucking know because
That's so sad, bro.
well, I can sort of take a educated guess because in the postseason, teams tend to run the ball a little bit more. The Dallas Cowboys have been outside of the top 15 in run defense for the past 5 seasons. So
And that's in a regular season. So
yeah, half a decade. Yeah, and listen, if you go back to 2018, when we had the number 1 rushing defense in the National Football League, we still gave up almost 300 yards rushing in the playoffs because our defensive tackles were hurt. Remember, your boy was injured that game.
Who that?
I'm talking to Wes.
Oh,
Zeke,
Jalen.
Not Zeke.
What game?
The defensive tackle, Rams. The undersized boy that used to be here.
Oh, Antoine Woods.
Yeah, your boy. Yeah. We went into that playoff game with him injured, and we had a practice squad nigga out there trying to help. He was getting destroyed. So, yeah, dog. Like teams run the ball more in the postseason. The Dallas Cowboys can't stop the run. If you gotta commit more assets to trying to stop the run, you're more likely to give up explosive plays in the passing game. It's really like a domino effect. And we can't run the ball. When you go to the postseason, you play the best defenses in the league. You're not playing bad defenses. Even the Packers were the number 11 passing defense in 2023. Like they were the number 11 passing defense. They were like 1 sack less than we got. We
The
had
only
50-something
reason
sacks.
it
They
do-
had 50-something sacks.
It do Young Mercy, what his name is. It do seem like coaching, but when you think about it, we done had several different coaches. So is it our coaching hiring? Because we can't just say it's one coach. It done been several coaches.
I'm just saying, bro. If you look at the names of the running backs that we have, it is very hard to say. Close your eyes and say Miles Sanders is a starting Dallas Cowboy running back for the playoffs. What?
In the year 2025, niggas don't want to hear about Miles.
Like, bro, y'all basically are gonna and even in the rookies. If one of these rookies end up being halfway good, they should win Offensive Rookie of the Year because they should have been drafted higher than.
Also, you guys with the 5P said that Brunson stopped doing live shows. Why is so many birds in here? I'm about to start cleaning up shop. Y'all better relax. Send a super chat.
Hey, amen to that.
But hey, shout out
Send
to
some
Lord
money.
Brunson though, man. He do make good Eagles content. Why I don't know why y'all don't be over there, but he make good Eagles content, dog.
I mean, I couldn't imagine the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl and I'm in the Eagles chat. I just couldn't imagine that. That'll never happen.
It never happened. I'm not even there to
Well,
troll.
I mean,
Y'all
nobody.
niggas-
I mean,
y'all
I'm gonna just
niggas
be
dead.
honest with you, man. I'm gonna just keep it real with you, man. Like, the Eagles won a Super Bowl and everybody just went on vacation for like 6 months because I didn't see no Eagles championship banners in my local Walmart, and I'm in Walmart all the time. I got kids, you know what I'm saying? I ain't see that. I still see the same BS every day. So it's like,
So, did we
I
have
didn't
that
even
big
know the
time show?
Eagles. I didn't even know the Eagles had won the Super. I didn't even realize it dawned on me that they won the Super Bowl until I saw the Saquon Barkley thing at the White House. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure they celebrated it in Philadelphia, but outside of Philadelphia, nobody really cared.
Salute to Big Time Show. He said the wrong type of guys and coaches on this team.
Possibly. Salute the Big Time Show too, man.
Yeah, I mean, with 53 coaches and 16, I mean, I'm pretty sure
We
the
done
90
tried a lot of that
Yeah.
shit, man. I don't know. It's something else. I don't know. They
Sometimes-
getting paid a lot of money to find out, but I got to get up out of here, man.
It has been an hour and a half. So God is good. God bless America. God bless the Cowboys. Where could they find y'all at, man?
I go by LandLord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media. Tap in for the win. Holla at your boy.
All right, and Wes, where can they find you at, man?
Shoot, anywhere on the internet, just type in West Coast Cowboy and I should pop up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed. And y'all know it's Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store, man. And in the words of Wes, man, never look down because the star is up.